Okay. So, actually, I did not have a plan to conduct this kind of a workshop earlier. So, actually, this is I ready to this one very quickly. Okay, so if I do any kind of mistakes, okay, so say there might be several mistakes in my presentation. Okay, so please do not worry. So I will correct them during the session. Okay, so so before going to the research synopsis, okay, so I give with I will start the session with some kind of brief introduction to research. Okay, so research project and these things. Okay, so basically, what is a research? What is a project or research? Okay, so we conduct any kind of a project or research to find the solution to a problem. Okay, finding a solution to a problem exists in our fields. Okay, so basically, so there are students in the ET department, engineering technology, and biosystems department. Okay, so you will experience there are solutions. Okay, so there are in day-to-day activities, so industrial works also anywhere, you will find that there are some kind of solutions need to be produced to some certain problems. Okay, so in that kind of a case we have to conduct a research or a project. Okay, so here I have taken some examples. Okay, so actually these are some kind of simple examples. Okay, so here I guess most of the students are from the second year and first year. Okay, so since that I made it with simpler. Okay, my ගොඩක් simple විදිහට තමයි ගත්තේ. Okay, so first one is, does a drone fly longer with lithium ion or lithium polymer batteries? Okay, so we can get okay, so you know what is a drone is. Okay, so we have a drone, so we need to test it whether it is flying longer time with lithium ion battery or lithium polymer battery. Okay, so actually in the third year or fourth year students, they will understand that we cannot actually just check this one just by replacing two kind of material, two batteries, because there are several other parameters of a battery capacity, charging time, discharging time. So there are several characteristics that we have to consider. But in the case of if I consider some kind of a simple research question, this is a good research question. Okay, so in that kind of a case, we do not know the answer. Okay, the answer ka daan nahi. So there may be answers that previous researchers, okay, technicians, engineers are trying to find a solution. There might be solutions in the internet. So, however, before checking, we do not know what the solution is. Okay, so in that kind of case, we have to get the drone, or we have to build the customized drone, and we have to power it using a lithium ion battery, and we have to run it in several conditions. Okay, different conditions, and we have to power it again with the lithium polymer battery, and we have to run it again in different conditions, and we have to check which is the successful one, most successful one. Okay, and the second research question, okay, so similar water okay to drink after normal filtration process. Okay, so here we are using some kind of a normal filter in our houses. Okay, you know there are different kind of filter. Okay, so we are considering one kind of kind of an industrial filter in the sorry, market available in a filter system, and we put some water amount from the summer reservoir. Okay, so we have to collect water from different areas of the reservoir. Okay, and then after the filtration process, we have to check that if this water is okay to drink or not. Okay, so it is another research question. Okay, so then the third one. Okay, so what is the best temperature for solar power generation in the Pambahin area? Okay, so solar power generation, so you know that solar power system, our faculty also have a solar PV power generation system. Okay, so in that case, so we have to check, there are several parameters affecting to the solar power generation. Okay, so in this case, we have to check whether that this temperature is okay. So why which temperature is best for the generation of the solar power, solar PV. Okay, so actually this is also kind of a complex question, okay, because there are several parameters affecting this solar panel type, okay. So the manufacturer, inverter type, okay. So when it comes to the total, the effective output, we have to check whether what is the manufacturer, inverter, okay, and what is the connection method, okay. So there are different parameters, but I got some kind of a simple question, okay. Okay, so then can we build a cost-effective tea harvesting machine using image processing? Okay, so this is a kind of different research question. Okay, okay, so here can we build a cost-effective tea harvester machine using image processing? Okay, so in that case, we need to build a kind of tea harvesting machine. Okay, so the technology here we are using is the image processing. Actually there is one kind of research group actually working with me on this case for the student group. Okay, so in that case we have to build the system. Okay, and the technology that we are using is the image processing. Okay, and then we have to check whether this one is more cost effective. Okay, so we have to compare it with the labor performance. Okay, and we have to check whether how is the power and the other costs that we are spending on this certain tea harvesting machine, and we need to compare it with the existing labor cost. Okay, so it is also a research. It is kind of a research project actually. Okay, so research project. Okay, so here, okay, so you can see that when it comes to these research questions, okay, some of them are research, some of them are research, actually, some of them are research projects actually, okay. කියන්නේ මෙතෙන්දී ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පේනවා ඇති මේ සමහර ඒවා projects විදිහට තියෙනවා, සමහර research තියෙනවා, සමහර ඒවා research project combination එකක් විදිහට තමයි යන්නේ, okay. So it's okay, so අපිට ඊළඟ slide එකේ තව මේක තව deep ගන්න පුළුවන්, okay. Okay, so a minute. Okay, so මම මේක research සහ project අතර වෙනස මම ඔයගලන්ට next slide වලදී තව explain කරන්න. Okay, so I will explain them later. Okay, so what is the research, what is a project? Okay, so then what is a research project? Okay, so these things I will explain in the next slides. Okay, okay, so then so now these are our research question. Okay, so let's say assume that we have several research question. අපිට research questions ටිකක් තියෙනවා. Okay, so in our field. So now the most important case is before implementing our research or our project. අපි මොකක් හරි project එකක් හදන්න යනවා නම් එහෙම නැත්නම් research එකක් කරන්න යනවා නම් ඊළඟට තියෙන වැදගත්ම part එක තමයි we have to find that if there are any existing solutions for this problem. දැන් මේ ප්‍රොබ්ලම් එකට දැනටමත් ගොඩක් අපි හිතමු දැන් උදාහරණ පළවෙනි එක ලිතියම් අයන් බැටරිස් ලිතියම් පොලිමර්ස් බැටරිස් යූස් කරලා ඩ්‍රෝන් එකක fly time එක okay so if there are a large number of research have been conducted to compare this case okay so then we have to think again before doing this research okay so let's see okay so the most important part before implementing before starting our research or the project is our literature review අපි literature review එක තමයි අපේ ඊළඟ important part එක වෙන්න ඕනේ අපේ ඊළඟ ඒ කියන්නේ අපේ research එක project එක පටන් ගන්න කලින් okay so because if we are trying to find the solution for some kind of a problem in our field okay අපේ field එක අපි මොකක් හරි project එකකට නැත්නම් research එකකින් අපි මොකක් හරි solution එකක් හදන්න ගන්නවා but if there are many effective solutions are already there okay if there are many effective solutions are already there then there is no use of doing this research or project again දැන් හිතන්නකෝ අපි දැන් මේ solution එකක් හොයන්න යන ප්‍රශ්නෙට දැනටවත් effective solutions එහෙම නැත්නම් solutions දැනටම ගොඩක් තියෙනවා නම් අපි ඒ රිසර්ච් එක නැත්නම් ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එක කරන එක ගැන ආයෙ පාරක් හිතන්න ඕන. Okay? So we have to think again. Okay? So we have to check whether there are solutions. Okay? පළවෙනිට අපි බලන්න solutions තියෙනවද කියලා. Okay? So then we have to check the status of the solutions. අපිට solutions වල status එක බලන්න. Okay? So then we have to find that can we provide the better solution. Okay, අපිට මීට වඩා හොඳ solution එකක් දෙන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා අපි බලන්න ඕනේ. Okay. Okay. So actually okay, so in your case, okay, so in that previous research questions, actually there are solutions. Okay, solutions තියෙන්න පුළුවන් අපි කලින් කළා කරපු research questions වල research problems වල, that's totally fine. But the thing is so there might be several drawbacks in these existing solutions as well. මේ දැනට තියෙන ප්‍රශ්න වල දැනට තියෙන විසඳුම් වල solutions වල drawbacks ගොඩක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, ඒ නිසා ඒ solutions ගැන අපි හොයාගන්න ඕනි before starting our new project or new research work. Okay, so that's the case. Okay, ඒක තමයි ප්‍රධානම දේ. අපි මේ වගේ literature review එකක් කරනවා. Okay, so here you can see there are several databases. Okay, actually these are not kind of databases. These are also we can see as research engines as well. Okay. Okay, Google Scholar research websites. Okay, so Bayes, okay, RefSeek. Okay, so these are the research. These are the sources that you can find out the existing research works. And then research works can හොයන්න තියෙන හොඳම තැනක් තමයි මේක. Okay, so and also yes, so I will give you an example. Okay. Okay. So I will share my screen. Okay, again. Okay, so I will share my Microsoft Edge. Okay, okay. So here you can see the Google Scholar website. Okay, so I hope that you have heard about this one. Okay, මම හිතනවා මේකෙන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ අහලා ඇති කියලා. මෙතනදී ඔයගලන්ට හොයාගන්න පුළුවන් දැනටමත් තියෙන පවතින මොනවා හරි research work ඔයගලගේ field එකට related. Okay, so as example greenhouse plant monitoring system. Okay. Okay, so you are going to build the හදන්න යනවා මොකක් හරි microcontroller using some kind of a microcontroller. Okay, so you are going to build the greenhouse monitoring, greenhouse plant monitoring system. Okay, so in that case, you need to find out what are the existing systems, what are the existing projects on this field. Okay, on this problem. Okay, so here you can see that there are a number of research works are okay, showing here. Okay, so normally here now we are in 2025. Actually, we are at the end of the 2025 year, so it is better if we can only stick with the research or project works after 2021. Okay, so here you can see that. Okay, so these things. Okay, so I'm not going to go deep in these things because here the main focus of today's workshop is to writing synopsis. Okay, so I'm just giving you an idea how to do a literature review එකක් කරන්නේ කොහොමද කියන ගැන පොඩි අදහසක් තමයි මම මෙතෙන්දී ඔයගලන්ට දෙන්න. Okay, so the same as in the research gate. Okay, so you can find out your research problem and it will show the existing research work. දැනට පවතින research works projects ගැන ඔයගලට අදහසක් ගන්න පුළුවන් ඒකත් එක්ක. Okay. Okay, so I will switch back to the PowerPoint. Okay. Okay. Okay, so basically, in the case of project research and research project, okay. මොකද මම මේක so I have included this one because ET students are familiar with projects. BSc students are familiar with research works, okay. But when it comes to the final year, okay, so most of the cases we are conducting research projects. මේ දෙකොල්ලම final year වෙද්දී research projects තමයි කරන්නේ, okay. Okay, so we BST students basically mainly do these research works. ET students do projects. Okay, but when it comes to the final year, we all do research projects. Okay, so research is basically research එක අපි basically කරන්නේ to gain new knowledge. අපි නලුත් knowledge එකක් gain කරගන්න තමයි research work එකක් කරන්නේ. Okay, so to find out something. Okay, මොන හරි දෙයක් ගැන හොයලා බලන්න. Okay, so okay, discover some knowledge. Okay, so as example, okay, so here you can see that example. Okay, so effect of temperature on solar panels. Okay, මොකක් හරි දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නවා ඇති I think you know that. Okay, so the solar panel, the power production. Okay, so the power production of solar panels existing and varied on the temperature. Solar panel වල මේ power generation එක temperature එක මත වැරයි වෙනවා. හරි, අපි පරිසර temperature එක මත වැරයි වෙනවා. Okay, so it is good to have a low temperature for higher power production. power එක මේ හොඳින් නිපදවන්න අපිට මෙයාගේ අඩු temperature එකක් තියෙනවා. හොඳයි, so that is the basic idea. Okay, so that is a research. Okay, අපි කොහොමද බලනවා? So we put the solar panel and in several days. Okay, during rainy season and sunny season, dry season. Okay, all these seasons we check the temperature and we check the power output. Our power output එක check කරනවා. Okay, so that is the basic study of the effect of temperature on solar panels. Okay, temperature effect එක එතන තමයි check කරන්නේ solar panel මත. Okay, so that is a research. Then we get some results. Okay, so then we can analyze results ටික අපි ගන්නවා. එකකින් අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන්. So this is the best temperature for the power production. Okay, so this temperature is good. When it goes to the beyond this limit, the power production power efficiency reduces. Okay, so that is the research. Okay, and when it comes to the project, okay, so then make a project acquisition. Okay, to reduce the temperature, sorry, we build the water cooling system. Temperature එක අඩු කරන්න මොකද කරන්නේ? අපි water cooling system එක හදනවා. Okay, so we build the water cooling system. Okay, so that is a project. අපි වැඩි හිතන්නේ නැහැ. So what is the temperature that we need to maintain? We just build the using pumps and so on. Okay, so we using water or some kind of a liquid. We build the water cooling system. That is a project. Okay, but as university technology students, we basically, when it comes to our final years, third years, we have to not only make research works, not only some kind of a research, not only a project, we need to convert into a research project. A research project about a convert කරන්න ඕනේ. Okay, so here you can see develop and optimize water quality system based on research finding. Okay, අපි මුලින්ම research check කරනවා. We do the research first, so we find out what is the best temperature that we need to maintain for this solar panel. Then we build the water cooling system to maintain that temperature, and also we check the power efficiency with that water cooling system. Okay, water quality system එකේ power efficiency one. Okay, so we read the data for very longer times. Okay, and different seasons of the year. Okay, and also we check whether we have a cost benefit. අපිට cost benefit එකක් තියෙනවද කියලා බලන්න, because water cooling system we have to put some power to it. Okay, and we compare what is our efficient output. අපේ efficient output එක අපි මොකක්ද කියලා බලනවා. Okay, so that is a research project. Okay, so that is the idea. Okay, so I think that you can understand. ඒක තමයි මම හිතනවා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පැහැදිලි ඇති කියලා. Okay, so basically okay, so and also another example, effect of irrigation methods on crop yield. Okay, again, irrigation methods. So I took this example because of this. There are BST research basically. Okay, so අපි irrigation methods වල effectiveness එක බලනවා crop yield එකට. Okay, okay, and project එක, in the case of project, we build the artificial irrigation system. අපි irrigation system එක artificial automated irrigation system එකක් build කරනවා. In the research project, we develop and optimize artificial irrigation system based on our research finding. අපේ research finding අනුව අපි මුලින්ම හොයාගන්නවා මොකද්ද හොඳම irrigation method එක system එක කියලා. ඒක අනුව අපේ project එක develop කරනවා. Then also after developing the project, okay, then we take our results and we compare it with the normal crop system with normal irrigation system. Okay, so that is the basic idea between the research. This is the basic idea of research project or research project. Okay, මේක තමයි ප්‍රධානම වෙනස. Okay, research එකක් project එකක් සහ research project එක මොකක්ද වෙන්නේ. Okay, so when you are going to do a research project, okay, අපි සාමාන්‍ය research project එකක් කරන්න යනවා නම්, okay, first your supervisor, okay, so with the supervisor you need to build a research proposal. Basically, research proposal like අපි හදනවා. Okay, so this is research proposal. Okay, so but in our university, in some modules as well, this proposal word is not used every time. හැම වෙලේම මේ proposal කියන වචනේ පාවිච්චි වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Okay, so not every time. Okay, so it is the proposal and the synopsis, both names are used in different occasions. Okay, so basically, so when you are going to do some kind of research or research project, okay, so you have to build the research proposal, research plan. Okay, so okay, so there are different contents. Okay, there are several contents in this research project or proposal. Okay, and in that case, basically, if someone is asking you to build a research synopsis, it is kind of a summarized summary document that explain the project or the research. නැත්නම් මේ research එකේ නැත්නම් project එක ගැන කියවෙන summary document එකක්. Okay, so it is normally exists to 3-4 pages. Okay, so in some occasions it can be go to 5-6 pages. Okay, so however, it is a short document that explains our research. Okay, research of the project. Okay, so I will discuss these contents of this kind of research synopsis in the upcoming slides. Okay, so before going to the contents, okay, so when you are going to, okay, so if you are going to do a research, okay, with the supervisor or project, okay, so you need to have a research synopsis. Okay, so normally in our university, the thing that we normally do is we build our research synopsis first, then we build our research proposal. Okay, in some cases, in some universities, they build this research project proposal first. Okay, proposal first, then the synopsis. Okay, so however, synopsis is the something that document that you present your supervisor about some kind of a research or project. Okay, so it is a very short document that you highlight the core ideas of your work. කියන්නේ එක short document එකක් ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ core idea එක research එකේ එහෙම නැත්නම් project එකේ base එක ගැන core එක ගැන ප්‍රධානම කරුණු ටික ගැන කියවෙන document එකක්. Okay, so when you are building a research a good successful synopsis, okay, so the first thing is to have a strong topic. So this is a kind of a thing actually, not only for synopsis but also applicable for proposal එකට මේක applicable. Okay, so as example, okay, so here I have given an example. Okay, so you are going to build the gas leak detector. So we do not put the topic as a gas leak detector. Okay, දැන් ගොඩක් කරාට අපිට සිනොප්සිස් වල ෆස්ට් ඉයර් එකේදී ළමයි ෆස්ට් ඉයර් මිනි ප්‍රොජෙක්ට්ස් වලදී එනවා. එතකොට මේක ගොඩක් කරා දකින්න පුළුවන්. Okay, okay, so කියන්නේ ගොඩක් කරාට the topic is okay but it is not attractive, it is not in detail. Okay, okay, so because your project is, you know that අපි project එකක් කරද්දී මොකක් හරි specific මේ අවස්ථාවට තමයි අපි හදන්නේ. Okay, so normally we build our projects for some specific occasion, specific conditions. Okay, so in your topic you have to mention these things in brief. කියන්නේ topic එක මාර ගොඩාක් දිගට ගන්න නෙමෙයි, නමුත් මේ දේවල් ගැන අදහසක් එන විදිහට තමයි ඔයාලා topic එක build කරන්න ඕනේ. Okay, a sensor based gas leakage detection system for kitchen. Okay, so this is okay. Okay, sensor based gas leak detection system එකක් kitchen එකේ. ඒතකොට then we can identify that how this one is going to be work with this LP gas. Okay, so which we have in our normal kitchen. Okay, so then the reader or the supervisor can get the good idea about the research or the project. ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ කියන්නේ supervisorට හොඳ අදහසක් ගන්න පුළුවන් ඔගොල්ලෝ කරන්න යන work එක ගැන first එකට වඩා දෙවෙනි එකෙන්. Okay. Okay. A gas leak detector කියනට වඩා it is better to use the name a sensor based gas leak detection system for kitchen. Okay. So likewise. Okay. And then a plant monitoring system. Okay. plant වල growth එක ගැන condition එක ගැන monitor කරන system එකක්. It is also okay, but it is better if you can use a word like use a topic like an IoT, IoT based greenhouse plant monitoring system. IoT means Internet of Things. Okay, so basically, if you are normally if you are going to build this kind of a plant monitoring system, basically most of the cases it is an IoT based system. Okay, so we need to mention it in the topic. Okay, an IoT based greenhouse plant monitoring system. Okay. Okay, so I think you got the idea. Okay, so if you have any questions, please kindly raise your hand. Okay, or send a message. I will explain. Okay. Okay, and also in the research synopsis. Okay, so synopsis, as I told you, it is a short document. Okay, so you have to give the idea of your work in the most effective way. ඒ කියන්නේ හොඳම effective way එකකින් අපි මේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ අදහස මේ ඩිලිව කරන්න ඕනේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ panel එකට supervisorට හෝ panel එකට. Okay, so since that use short paragraph. Okay, so use short paragraph and use I mean effective methods to deliver the details. Okay, so here you can see that okay, so we are building a human detection system. Okay, that is කියන්නේ මේ මොකක් හරි මේ නිවසක security system. Okay, so we have a PIR sensor. Okay, passive infrared sensor එකක් තියෙනවා මේ කියන්නේ මිනිස්සෙක් හරි කවුරු හරි එනවා නම් අඳුර ගන්න. Okay, then the signal goes to the microcontroller ESP32. ඊට පස්සේ then the buzzer will activate. Okay, so you need to enter this workflow එක ඔයගලන්ට දාන්න වෙනවා. Then if you need to put this in your synopsis, so it is better to use this second method. Okay, it is more effective and okay, so it is more effective, less words, and it get the reader can get a quick idea. Reader ගොඩක් ඉක්මනට හොඳ idea එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, so that's the case. That's another thing. Okay. Okay. So then another tip is to use diagrams. Okay, so please use more diagrams in your research proposal or the synopsis. Okay, so this is also applicable for the proposal asset. This is proposal asset. So normally in proposal we give the diagram and also we give the descriptions as well. But in the case of synopsis, in synopsis we have to keep the synopsis very short. Okay, so we normally stick with the only with the diagram එකත් එක්ක විතරයි අපි ඉන්නේ. Okay, so here I have given you some websites. Okay, so I normally used to draw these diagrams. මම සාමාන්‍යයෙන් මෙහෙම diagrams අඳින්න පාවිච්චි කරන website කීපයක් තමයි තියෙන්නේ. Okay, so it is better if you are handy in Illustrator software. Okay, and also there is a new software I saw yesterday. I think Affinitive. Okay, which is created by Canva. හදපු software එකක් තියෙනවා. Okay, so you can use any software that you like. It's better to have attractive diagrams. කියන්නේ diagram එක තමයි අපි attract කරන්නේ. Okay, කියන්නේ ගොඩක් අයට in some cases actually if you have a good diagram, okay, so the supervisor actually decide. Okay, so when actually supervisor will decide you can actually change the mindset of the supervisor. Okay, කියන්නේ supervisor ගේ mindset එක උනත් වෙනස් කරන්න පුළුවන් if you have a good diagram. කියන්නේ සමහර diagram එක හොඳ නැහැ. Okay, so සමහරවිට අපි දකිනවා in some visuals actually so these arrows, okay, so ඒවා සමහරට line වෙලා නැහැ. Okay, මේ රූප තිබ්බට okay, so මෙහෙම තිබ්බට ඒවා line වෙලා නැහැ තැන් තැන් වල. Okay, නිකන් එහෙම නෙමෙයි ඕනෙකට පාට වගේ තියෙන ඒක හරියන්නේ නැහැ. Okay, so actually the supervisor will be demotivated if you going to present that kind of synopsis with that kind of diagrams. Okay, so actually you need to show your quality, your capability with your synopsis. Okay, so since that it is better to have this kind of diagrams in your synopsis. Okay, diagram එක මේ වගේ synopsis එකක් තියෙනවා නම් ඉතාම වැදගත්. Okay, so you can go to I will share this presentation. Okay, so then you can go to these websites and you can make the drawings. Okay, and please keep remember, in some websites the amount of the diagrams that you can create one time is limited. ඒ කියන්නේ එක වෙලාවකදී ඔයගොල්ලෝ අඳින්න පුළුවන් මේ diagrams වල මේ limitations තියෙනවා. හරි, ඒවත් එක්ක තමයි අපිට යන්න වෙන්නේ. So if you need to do larger drawings, larger diagrams with more icons, මේ වගේ icons ගොඩාක් පාවිච්චි කරලා ඔයගොල්ලෝ diagrams අඳිනවා නම් you have to go for the paid version. Okay, so that is okay. So please go to these things. Okay, so then we need to make it more successful. Okay, okay. Okay, so then I will explain the contents of the synopsis. Okay, so first, so I hope that you catch the flow of my presentation. Presentation එකේ flow එක මම හිතනවා ඔයගන්ට අල්ලගන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. So basically, I normally in my presentation I give the contents in the first page, but unfortunately in this one I couldn't include that. මට සාමාන්‍යයෙන් මම contents ටික දාලා මෙන්න මේ ටික තමයි කතා කරන්නේ මේ period එකේ මම කියනවා. නමුත් මට මේකෙදී ඒක චුට්ටක් කරන්න බැරි වෙනවා. So I'm really sorry for that. Okay, so first I told you what is a research or what is a project. Okay, then what is the why it is important to a literature review. Literature review එකක් කරන එක ඇයි වැදගත් වෙන්නේ කියලා ඔකට කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, okay, and what is the difference between the research project and what is a research project. Okay, so this is the thing that we discussed. Okay, then we move on to this, then we got the start to discussing of this research synopsis. Okay, and what are the important points that you need to follow when writing a successful research synopsis. Okay, synopsis එක ලියද්දී මොනවද ඔයගන්ට අවශ්‍ය important points ටික කියලා මම මෙතනදී කතා කරේ. And then I will move on to the contents of a synopsis. Synopsis එක content එකට මම යනවා. Okay, so actually in the synopsis this is a brief document. Take a brief document. So I will give you example today. After this presentation I will show you a research proposal and also research synopsis. Then you can compare the difference. ඔකට difference එක හොඳටම බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, so this is the title. Okay, so best thing first thing is the title. Okay, so as I told you, whether it is a proposal, whether it is a synopsis, you need to have a detailed topic. Okay, yani temperature monitoring system කියලා දාන්න අපි මෙතනදී. So this is better, IoT based temperature monitoring system for greenhouses. Okay, so it is better. Okay, now the supervisor or the reader have the good idea. Okay, then you need to have the introduction. Okay, introductions ටික තියෙනවානේ. Okay, so ඒක තමයි brief description එක ඔය research work එකේ අයි එක වැදගත් කියලා තියෙනවානේ. Okay, so the things why we need to have this kind of monitoring system in greenhouses. Okay, so what are the things that involved here, by these things, these parameters, while we need to control like a temperature එක එහෙම අපිට ඇයි greenhouse එක control කරන්න ඕනේ. So these details should be included in the introduction. Okay, introduction එකේ මේ ටික තියෙනවා. Okay, and you need to have a brief literature review. Okay, okay, brief එකක්. Okay, so here කියන්නේ කලින් so I showed you how to do a research literature review. So here you can see that when it comes to any topic, one topic එකක් ගත්තොත්, so there are hundreds of research articles. Research articles here ගානක් තියෙනවා. But in the synopsis, okay, in the synopsis, you need to find out the most highly related research articles to your work. කියන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ වැඩේට ගොඩාක්ම සම්බන්ධ research articles ටික කීපය විතරක් මෙතෙන්ට සම්බන්ධ කරගන්න. Okay, කොහෙන් හරි ගන්න එපා. Okay, so මේක මේ, so here we normally we keep this in the synopsis we keep the number of research articles to 5 to 10, something like that. Okay, but you do not read 10. කියන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ 10ක් නෙමෙයි කියවන්නේ. So you have to read more than that to implement your work. ඔගන් සමහට 20ක් 30ක් 40ක් වුණා කියවන්න පුළුවන්. මොකද ඒ අතරින් from them you need to you need to select the highly related. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔකට වැඩියෙන්ම තදින්ම ලොකුවටම සම්බන්ධ කීපේ තමයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ ගන්න ඕන. Okay, so that is it. Okay, okay. Okay, so the students who are in the first year, so do not get afraid. Okay, again, බය වෙන්න එපා මේක කියපු ගමන්. Okay, මම මේ the instructions are that. Okay, so in your level, we understand that your capacity for the first year. Okay, so these are information. We can make instructions are for building your academic life. Okay, so as a student, undergraduate researcher. Okay, so these instructions are applicable for all the 4 years. මම අවුරුදු 4ටම අදාළ වෙන විදිහට තමයි instructions දෙන්නේ. ඒ නිසා මේ first year අය ළමයි බය වෙන්න එපා. Okay. Okay, so then we have to give the objective. Okay, so here this is the research work. This is the thing that we are going to do. Okay, so what is the solution? Okay, so here we are discussing about this kind of IoT based temperature monitoring system for greenhouses. Okay, so here this is our project. This is our objective: development of a system to monitor the temperature. Okay, of the greenhouses. Okay, so here we have to give this objective. Okay, we have to give this objective in stepwise. Okay, stepwise objectives together. Okay, and also here methodology. So this is the steps in order of our research work or the project work. අපේ research work එකේ එහෙම නැත්නම් project work එකේ steps ටික order එකට තමයි මෙතන තියෙන්නේ methodology එකේ. Okay, so this is the case. Okay, then we have to give the timeline. Okay, so when we are going to start our research. Okay, so this should be matched with the methodology එකත් එක්ක මේක match වෙලා තියෙන්න ඕනේ. Okay, so we give our steps. Okay, so what are the things that we are going to do in this certain period? මෙන්න මේ කාලෙදි මෙන්න මේ works ටික තමයි අපි කරන්න යන්නේ කියන දේ අපි දෙන්න ඕනි. Normally this is how you give your timeline. මේක තමයි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ timeline එක දෙන විදිය. Okay, so this is how you give this timeline. Then we give the references. Highly related recent research works. Okay, highly related අපිට මේ තදින්ම සම්බන්ධ වෙන research works කීපේ අපි දෙන්න ඕනේ. Okay, so I will share you 2 examples that I told you earlier. Okay, so I told you that I will share research synopsis as well as a research project. Okay, with you. Okay. Okay, so this is the research synopsis that I will share it. Okay. Okay, so this is the research synopsis that I created with my from my MPhil proposal. MPhil proposal එක තියෙනවා මගේ. So it was a longer one. Okay, so now I have summarized it to a synopsis. Okay, so it is a brief document now. Okay, so here we have research synopsis, topic. Okay, and my name. Okay, details. Okay, and here we have the introduction. Okay, so we keep it short. Okay, in the research synopsis. Okay, I have make it to half of the page, so it is okay to go for a page ගියාට එක ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ introduction. Then we have the literature review. Okay, so here I have included only 8 research articles highly related to my topic. Okay, research articles 8ක් මම මෙතන දාලා තියෙනවා මගේ topic එකට අදාළව. Okay, so now okay, actually even though this synopsis have 8 research works. Okay, so I had to go through many research articles before writing this one. කියන්නේ මේක ලියන්න කලින් මට research articles ගොඩක් ප්‍රමාණයක් කරා යන්න ඕන. නමුත් literature review එකේ අපි include කරන්නේ. So as I told you, this is a brief document. Most important research articles ටික විතරයි අපි දාන්නේ. Okay, then we give the objectives. Okay, so here I told you, so අපි සාමාන්‍ය step wise, it is better to give in step wise what are the things that we are going to do. Okay, so main objectives. Okay, so then in the methodology. Okay, so methodology is the step-wise process of our research or the project. Okay, so it is better if you can have this kind of diagrams as well. Diagrams වැඩි වෙන තරමට හොඳයි. Okay, okay, like this. Okay, so then I have these references. Okay, and we have the time frame. Okay, okay, so this is basically this is basically a research synopsis. Okay, so then I will share you this research proposal. Okay, so actually this research proposal is for one of the students from my was one of the students from the computer faculty. Okay, so here you can see that research proposal, it has 22 pages. Okay, okay, okay. So basically, we discuss about this background. Okay, background again, okay. Okay, so you can see that there are a number of research articles. Okay, research articles සෑහෙන ප්‍රමාණයක් තියෙනවා. Okay, okay, background. Okay, then literature review. Okay, so you can see that. Okay, there are large number of research articles. Okay, and also there are subtopics as well. Okay, so proposal එකදී, so actually I think you can remember that in the synopsis we do not have subtopics in each topics. Okay, each section. මේ section වලදී ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පේන ඇති අපේ subtopics නෑ synopsis එකේදී, but in the case of research proposal you will see that there are subtopics as well in this each section. Each section වලදී subtopics අපිට include කරනවා. It is okay because it's a very long document, then we have to do it. Okay, okay, like this. Okay. Okay, so don't worry, in the first year, we do not expect this sort of things. We just expect you to have a good research synopsis. Okay, research synopsis basically kata karane. Okay, so and also problem statement. Okay, research question එක ගැන අපි කතා කරනවා. Okay, so what are the research question that we are going to find the solutions. Again, solutions හොයන්න යන research question මොනවද කියන එක ගැන අපි basically කතා කරනවා මේ වගේ. Okay, so you have to build these things. Okay, so basically you build this proposal, research proposal after good conversation with your supervisor. සාමාන්‍ය supervisor එහෙම නැත්නම් group members ලාත් එක්ක හොඳ discussion එකකට පස්සේ තමයි අපි මේවා එකක් හදන්නේ. Okay, so here you can see the research objectives. Okay, okay. So make it in detail තියෙන methodology. Okay, so methodology, so it is given very clearly. Okay, in detail. Okay, so okay, you can see that. Okay, so it is in 2 pages. Okay, methodology. Okay, so before, in the case of proposal, the researcher has a good idea, very good idea, so how it works within the next few months. Okay, researcher කොහොමද ඉතින් මාස කීපෙදී වැඩ කරගෙන යන්නේ කියන එක ගැන ද අදහසක් එයාට තියෙනවා. Okay, okay. Okay, so actually in the proposal as well, proposal එකදී උනත් it is better to have diagrams. Okay, diagrams තියෙන එක හොඳයි. Okay, so it is better to have. Okay, so it helps to catch the eye of the supervisor. Okay, supervisor catch candidates. And also expected outcome. Okay, proposal එකදී expected outcomes අපි කතා කරනවා. Okay, so the things that we are going to get that results. Okay, results එන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා අපි normally කතා කරනවා. Okay, so these are the okay, එකෙන් වෙන බලපෑම. So what is the impact? Okay, okay, ගැන කතා කරනවා. Okay, and this is the plan. Okay, so this time frame is not much different from the synopsis. Okay, synopsis එකේ තියෙන plan එකම තමයි. Okay, and also the proposal budget. Okay, so if it is a project යන එකේ budget එකක් කතා කරනවා. Okay, synopsis also you can include the budget. Okay, so actually that is depending on the instructions. Okay, so again then normally in your mini projects we expect the budget. Okay, so but not එක දැන් universal නෑ මම මේ කියනවා. Okay, කියන්නේ sorry, එකන් හැම project එකක්ම හැම synopsis එකකම it is not in the same order. Okay, so there might be changes. Okay, so normally in our faculty, if you are asked to create a synopsis, sorry, it is better to have a budget. Okay, a instruction anuta. Okay, so normally here. Okay, so here you can see the references. Okay, so you can see that there are 33 references. Okay, 33 references these තුනක් තියෙනවා. Okay, so when it comes to this case, okay, so as the final year students, okay, so the student who has read at least 30 references, he or she have a very good idea how to implement their research work or the project work. කියන්නේ රිසර්ච් ආටිකල්ස් එයාගේ ටොපික් එකට රිලේටඩ් 30ක් 40ක් කියවපු කෙනෙක්ට ගොඩක් හොඳ අයිඩිය එකක් තියෙනවා රිසර්ච් වර්ක් එක ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් වර්ක් එක කොහොමද ඉදිරියට කරගෙන යන්නේ කියලා. Okay, so that is the case. Okay, so I hope that you can see the difference between the synopsis and research proposal. Okay, so as most of these are in the first year, second year, you need to uh, most cases you just need to prepare the synopsis. Okay, but however, it is essential to have the idea about these both these cases. මේ cases දෙකම ගැන හොඳ අදහසක් තියෙන එක වටිනවා ඔයගලන්ට. Okay. Okay. Okay, so since we have very small time, I will show you these two websites that you can create these diagrams, images. Okay, give me a minute. මේවා පුළුවන් තරම් use කරන්න. Okay. Okay, so smart draw. Okay, smart.io. Make a mama. So I use this one very highly in my writing my research articles. Okay, even in practical manuals also I use this software to make these images. Okay, images හදන්න මම මේක තමයි පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ. Okay, so you can get shapes. Okay, electrical. Electrical කියලා ගැහුවම so the logic gates and the electrical components you can see that. Okay, so you can draw these things very sucks very beautifully. Okay, and if you go to biorender, okay, so it has very good images. Okay, uh, so, so I have to sign in. Okay, so I can't sign in right now. So however, you can see that there are, if you, in your case, especially in the BST students, so there are many images, okay, especially related to this bio side and chemistry, okay. Okay, so there are many images that you can follow. Okay, so here it only shows most of the biology related images, but there are many images related to chemistry and physics and other modules as well. Okay, Smart Draw is another one. Okay, Smart Draw is another good software that you can work basically like this draw.io. draw.io වගේ තමයි. ගොඩාක් මේ වගේ ලස්සනට ඔයගන්ට මේවා හදලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. Please use these tools as much as possible. Okay, so as technology students, please do not afraid to the technology. Okay, so at the end of the 4 years, please, tell you this every time when we meet. Okay, so you need to have a very good skill in using computers and online tools. Okay, okay, so actually it is very unfortunate to see even in the 4th year. Okay, when the students are going to go for a industry, there are students who can't create their CV attractive. You can see CV එක ලස්සනට හදන්න බැරි ළමයි ඉන්නවා. මම ඕනි තරම්. Okay, so මම ඕනි තරම් ළමයි වන්නේ CVs. I prepare them again and send them back. ඒ කියන්නේ මම සමහරට alignments කරලා මේවා ලස්සනට හදලා සේරම කරලා යවනවා. Because we are in our 30s now, because you are the young generation, you are the people who uh, spend most of the time with the technology, so you should improve these skills. Okay, skills අනිවාර්යෙන් වර්ධනය කරන්න when you give submit a report or some kind of proposal, synopsis or research paper. Okay, so please use these kind of tools and make it very attractive විදිහට මෙහෙම ලස්සනට හදාගෙන යන්න. Okay, so it is I think it is a essential skill. Okay, in your level එක මම ඔයගලන්ගේ level එකේදී essential skill එකක් විදිහට හදනවා හිතනවා. Okay, so and also there is another tool. So since I want to mention, okay, so when you are finding about research papers or some other works. Okay, so some most students use ChatGPT. So I do not recommend ChatGPT to find these research works and other related articles. Okay, so you can use this Perplexity. Okay, so this is a more advanced and reliable solution when you are finding new things. Okay, research question, project questions. හද්දි මේක ගොඩක් හොඳ tool එකක් විදිහට මම ගන්නවා. Okay, so there are several other online tools as well. Okay, so actually next year I am hoping to conduct a workshop on related to these things. Okay, so then I hope to I will be able to share this knowledge with you. මම හිතනවා ඔයාලට මේ knowledge එක share කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි කියලා. Okay, මේ දේවල් එක්ක. And there is another one more thing. Okay, okay, so okay, so since you are most of you are in the first year and the second year, okay, so it is uh, important to have I mean good uh, improve your writing skills. Okay, writing skills හදාගන්න. Okay, so this is a book I recommend for English writing. Okay, so it's for the academics. Okay, academics ලාට මම basically recommend කරන book එකක්. Okay, uh, okay, so just give me a minute. Okay, so let me share this. Okay, so this is I have the PDF. Okay, so English for writing research papers. Okay, so it is published by Springer. Okay, so this is kind of a book that I followed. Okay, okay, so කියන්නේ මොනවා හරි ඔයගලන්ට දැන් so you already know that there are differences in the day-to-day life, the English that we used and English that we have to use in our academic life. Okay, so this is a good book that guides you to improve your skills in academic writing. Okay, make a name, have I name. You don't need to complete within 1 week, something like that. Okay, so please use this book. I will send to Shan or Hasit. Okay, so they will share it with you. So please go through again, see some examples that you can see here. Okay, and try to improve these things. Okay, so this is actually this. The ultimate target should be your ultimate target should be after the end of this undergraduate period to be a successful researcher, successful student. So in that case, you have to improve these skills as well. Okay. Yeah. So whether you are going to academic field or whether you are going to industry field, you have to market yourself. And to market yourself, you need to have good skills of these things. Okay, so please refer this book. So this book also will be help when you are writing your synopsis and research proposal. Okay, not only to them. Okay, so this the development of your use of English language is very important in your these 4 years and also afterwards. Okay, and also there is another book that we have in our library. Okay, library we have another book. This for English for academic purposes. Okay, so I have this book. Okay, so I will you can get this book from our library, or one students can come to me and they can get the photos and make the PDFs. I think it is better to share among you. Okay, so okay, so this is the two books I recommend here. Okay, and also uh, uh, the best method is to whether it is when we are doing this kind of a workshop, best method is to get the maximum of this kind of a workshop is to start the work soon as possible. Okay, work එක start කරන එක තමයි හොඳම දේ. To write try to write a good research proposal, good synopsis. Okay, so it is very important. Okay, so not just listening will improve your skills or knowledge. Okay, So I hope that I have conducted a useful workshop here. Okay, so I think that this 1 hour was useful to you, and you got something from me. Okay, so thank you very much, Hasit and Shan, giving this opportunity to me. Okay, so actually I should tell that. Okay, so these two students are actually we are very proud of them because they are trying to do as much as they are trying to do the maximum uh, for our faculty and for you. Okay, so please okay, so these are kind of seniors that you should get in your life. Okay, මේ තමයි ඇත්තටම ඔයාලට ගන්න ඕනි. ඔයාලට හම්බ වෙන්න ඕනි seniors ලා. Okay, so these students actually as the senior students of your as senior students to your batch, they are guiding you very well to develop your future. Okay, so these are the actual seniors that you have to contact and you should follow. And thank you, everyone. Have a nice weekend. Actually, I think you are going to conduct. We are going to conduct your online lectures tomorrow onwards. So I hope that everyone will engage with these lectures actively. And okay, so thank you, everyone. Good night, all.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
So there will be a special conclusion for you.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, everyone. I am Madhishka from 22-23 batch. As we finish today's workshop, I want to say a big thank you to all of you. First, my special thanks to our lecturer, Ashan sir. Sir, thank you for giving your valuable time to guide us today. Your kind support and clear explanations truly help us learn something new. Also, a big thank you to Hasid sir and Shan sir and our organizing team for your hard work and teamwork in making this workshop possible. Uh, so today we learned useful knowledge and got motivation to continue our work and research. Thank you once again to all of you for joining our first workshop of the Techno Research Circle. Good luck, everyone, to be good researchers. Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Ashan sir, for conducting a great workshop for us. Our next workshop
Recording
will be
stopped.
Kasundi madam. So let's meet